Good evening. It is Saturday, May 25th, 2013. This is your Island Blader speaking. Here's what's happening. Well, officially say rest in peace, 2013 New York Rangers. There's a lot of odds to obviously this elimination this afternoon as they were beaten by the Boston Bruins 3-1, giving the Bruins the series 4-1. And this is odd because, first of all, on May 25th, 1 year ago, the Rangers were eliminated by the New Jersey Devils in 6 games. The Rangers season this year started in Boston and ended in Boston. So, I said it. I said, they won 4-3 in overtime on Thursday night. But I said, you know what? I was there after the 3-0 series saying, might as well lose now. Don't even waste a trip back to Boston. And, well, it did. It happened. And it's over. So, I'm staring at this thing. I'm like totally off the camera here. Um, so, and so ends New York playoff mania also. And, it's tough. First of all, Boston got theirs on New York after the Knicks beat the Celtics. Now it was Boston's turn. The Bruins beat the Rangers. Ever since the Bruins had that come from behind Game 7 win against Toronto, they just haven't looked back. And they clearly dominated the Rangers defensively. The Rangers relied too much on Lundqvist for this series. Once again, the offense didn't produce. Daniel Girardi had the only goal today, and they just, it's like when you're stud, and also when you're star talent, you acquired this talent, from other teams. They show up during the season. Where were they during these playoffs? Rick Nash only a goal in these 12 playoff games. Brad Richards, it got to the point where Brad Richards was a healthy scratch these last 2 games. I mean, really? Your second tier players are scoring goals like Brian Boyle. Your defensemen are scoring goals. I mean, it's like these guys who you overpaid and they just they didn't show up. Where were they? Where was Rick Nash? Okay, so we had that nice little assist for the overtime winning goal on Thursday in Game 4, but where else was Rick Nash? Brad Richards. Where's the talent that, they hyped up? I mean, they weren't okay with Brandon Dubinsky a year ago. Where was it? And I thought this Ranger team would have fared okay with the Boston Bruins. Well, guess we all were wrong. I guess we all were. And it's a sad ending. It's sad that it had to go down like this. I thought it was going to be a nice long series, and I was clearly wrong with that. The Bruins polished off the Rangers. They were an overtime goal away from sweeping them. And like I said, wasted trip to Boston, but I'm glad it ended away from New York. But it's a sad thing. On my way home from my volleyball practice, proof. On the way home from volleyball practice, I'm listening to Tortorella was humbled. For all the entertaining press conferences he does have, I have to admit he was pretty humbled through the whole press conference there, and he gave credit where it was due to Claude Julien and etc. And it's sad that it had to end like this. I mean, I will say this: I do hope Boston beats the Pittsburgh Penguins. I think a lot of people hope so, outside of Pens fans. But you know what I mean? It's now that the playoffs are over, now that the 2 New York teams are out of it. Hey, I mean, I'll do my best to watch. Hopefully the LA Kings will do it again. I mean, it doesn't look like the Chicago Blackhawks are going to be advancing unless somehow, some way they pull it off. But, I mean, it's... But now that New York playoff mania is over, once again, I've got a long, torturous summer with the Mets, who, lost their suspended games from last night. They had a suspended game out due to rain, and they lost 7-5. And now they're playing right now and losing 5-0. So, the Atlanta Braves are the Atlanta Braves. The Mets stink. They belong with the Miami Marlins and the Houston Astros of 2013. That is how bad it's becoming. It's spiraling out of control. Like I said, I came in and bashed these guys, but this is about the Rangers, and what? I don't know what else more to say. I'm disappointed. Like many others. Rangers had no life. They were fortunate to escape Washington, and again, they leaned too much on Henrik Lundqvist. Henrik Lundqvist is not going to have it each and every night. He's a great goaltender, and we love him here, but he's not gonna. You can't expect him, to to go crazy each and every game. It's not going to be expected. Yeah, of course he has to play his best, but you can't rely on him to allow, one goal a game or whatever. It's the offense. They scored 10 goals in these 5 games. 2 goals a game. And they just, like I said, they always try to win these 1-0, 2-1 games. And they just, the shot blocking and everything else, which is, and I know losing Mark Stahl didn't help, you know, which is why these guys really need to wear visors and stop going without visors. The league really needs to mandate that. But you got, Mark Stahl lost. Anton Strollman went down. I think it was game 3. I think he went down. Um, it was tough. It was really tough how things went. And, Boston, deserves the credit that it's due. So congratulations to my friends and family up there who root for the Boston Bruins. They deserved it. Hate to say it. If it were the Jersey Devils, I wouldn't be as happy. But you know what? It was a humbling. So what can you say? Anyway, I'm going to wrap here for now. I'm tired. I need a shower. You know. Anyway, again, season's over. Can't wait till October. I love hockey. But, again, it's a long summer for now, with the Mets. And, of course, the autumn with the Jets, where hockey, I guess, sort of takes a back seat. But believe you me, I watch. When it's not Sunday, believe you me, I'm watching. But whatever. With that said, this is your Island Blader deucing out for now. Scout's honor.